Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Books and Brown Liquor. It's your girl Tanya, and this is my book review of The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine. First of all, how in the world did I just now get my hands on this book? OMG. This book is a sleeper. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this book, but I hear the title come across my feed every now and then, and I'm like, I keep hearing that name. The Last Mrs. Parrish. I cannot believe it took me so long to get my hands on this gem. Let me tell you, this book is so damn good. It is captivatingly written. Like, it pulls you in. It starts off slow. I'm gonna warn you. It starts off slow because I guess this author takes their time to set the tone, to give you the scene, the feedback, the world building, all that good stuff. So it starts off slow. We have a shabby young woman from a small town. She feels she deserves all the finer things in life. And instead of going out and earning that her damn self or finding her own rich husband, she befriends a wealthy woman by the name of Nina Parrish. Wait, is it Nina? Yeah, Nina Parrish. Because basically she wants her life. Nina's got the nice clothes. She's got all the designer bags. She drives the nice car. She lives in the big fancy house with all the bells and whistles. And she's got the handsome rich husband with all these commas in his bank account. So instead of going and get your own rich man, she befriends Nina with the intentions of stealing her man, basically. Yes. Yes, but what I love about this book, what I love about this book is when you go out into the world with bad intentions, karma got a way of coming for that ass, okay? So yeah, our girl, she comes in, the poor shabby girl with the fucked up glasses and the really bad hair, and she befriends Nina, and she comes across as like this broken bird who she meets her under false pretenses. Nina takes her under her wing. She becomes her friend. She welcomes her into the world of the rich. They live in some wealthy town in Connecticut, where people drink with their pinky out and stuff like that. So Nina befriends this poor little broken bird. She has no idea that this woman is basically her friend because she wants her life. I want your life, I want your house, and your man. What she doesn't know is there's a plot twist waiting for that ass. You got to be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Basically, in a nutshell, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Because when you get to the second half of the book and the plot twists, the plot twist for that ass, it's so good. I can't even say too much about that, but I have to say this book is eerily similar to The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. It's pretty much the same exact story where just enough is changed so that it's not plagiarism, basically. However, The Last Mrs. Parrish was written first. So The Last Mrs. Parrish is like the original, if you will. And from what I've heard, Frida McFadden kind of knocked off this book and called it The Housemaid. Now, I enjoyed The Housemaid. I enjoyed the hell out of that book, but I read The Housemaid first. And when I read The Last Mrs. Parrish, I'm like, the fuck? Is this the same book? Only thing is, like I said, she switches some things around where it's not the exact same book. So it's not technically plagiarism because that's illegal. But it's pretty much the same exact, even the plot twist, it's pretty much the same story. But I feel like The Last Mrs. Parrish is the original. And the original is always the best. It's like with Karate Kid. Like Jaden Smith, he's cool, but like the original Karate Kid, come on. The original Karate Kid was the best, I'm just saying. Anyway, I just had to say that. Because like I said, I read The Housemaid first, and I love that book. And when I read The Last Mrs. Parrish, I was like, how the hell did I not see this before? That's all I'm saying. So if you read both of these books, you see the similarities in them. But The Last Mrs. Parrish, I think that it has some levels of depth in it. As far as the characters, there's depth in it that the housemaid doesn't have. I think the housemaid has more shock value. I think that's what makes that book good. So they're similar, but this one is deeper and more in depth. And then, like I said, the housemaid has more shock value, has more, oh my God type shit. But The Last Mrs. Parrish, this is without a doubt a 5-star book. Like I said, if you have not read this book, it starts out slow. Hang in there. I promise you. The first part of the book, she's setting the stage, she's setting the tone. I promise you. Keep reading. It is worth it, okay? Especially when you get to the end. Like I said, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get that shit and realize you bit into something you thought was gold and it was a piece of coal, all right? That's what you get. Anyway, I wish you good reading. Thank you for watching as always. Bye.